Truth over here coming with some more edification. This is kind of like a part two to religion is vain. Okay, so um, during his persecution, let's go there. Um, you know, he had his disciples. He always had the Judas, Yehuda, who envied him, and he wanted to be like him, and and he knew he was going to betray him, and same with Peter, and and he was right there with him. He lifted the sword to the people who were persecuting him, the the Roman army. The Roman army, let's be honest, that's their army or whatever is the Catholic Church. I feel like the Catholic Church or Christianity, whatever you want to say, or some people are, there's a whole bunch of different branches, and I feel like it stems really from all the same thing, the pagan, you know, um, the pagan sense of it all with the ring and all that stuff, and a diamond. Diamonds are worthless. That's like an idolatry, and and real marriage is intercourse, soul tie between a man and a woman. That's marriage. So, anyways, yeah. So Messiah was persecuted. Um, they had him. They had everyone. Some of the disciples were in. Paul ended up switching up on him, and Peter as well. They had some of them in jail, or prison, and um, Matthew, Luke, Mark, but they said, yes, you are my brother, and um, and uh, they had they said, well, now this is now going into this is kind of into the book of Acts. They said Pontius Pilate was there, and everyone's throwing food on him, disrespecting him, and they had no idea that this dude actually gets his power from the Most High, God of Israel, and this man is without sin, and he casts out demons and devils in the Lord's name, and they had um, not Barnabas. Barnabas was a saint. Um, Barbarus, that was the dude who was a murderer, and well, you have to know this is very spiritual. There's Hebrew Israelites. There's good Hebrew Israelites and there's bad Hebrew Israelites, just like the Bible says. Like the Pharisees looked exactly like him. So if you read, like I said, already said, Revelations, it says right there, right at the beginning of Revelations, skin of bronze, hair of wool, voice of water, and eyes of the fire. So and when he comes back, it's not going to be all this peace, love, hug, hold hands and sing kumbaya. It's the blood. It's for everyone. And let's be completely honest as well. If he was here today, his second coming is being delayed. I feel like, and everyone wouldn't accept him. It says he comes as a thief in the night. Then people want to get religious with the commandments. Oh, thou shalt not steal. Okay, well, if he has to steal, like a tool or something to make something, or if he has to take it, hey man, let the Messiah build. Hey, there's a Noah end times. Living in Revelations, at the beginning of Revelations, he has the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. So yeah, that's kind of this is like kind of a part two to and it says um, you know he gives the Lord gives grace and mercy, tender mercy onto those who serve him. So that's I feel like that's what it's about in life, to show love to your brother, love that, and then that's another commandment, one of the most important commandments, love thy neighbor as yourself, you know, love your brother, love thy brethren, build thy brethren up, iron sharpening iron. So, I feel like that's really what it's about. And, in life, not trying to, tear another man down or anything. That's all. I feel like that's not good behavior. That's silly behavior. And I feel like, if you're building, with someone, building something purposeful and meaningful, that's good, and hey, I'll help you, you help me, and, if, I'm, and if people want help, hopefully I can help anyone through these videos, that's the whole point of me making these videos. And now let me wrap it up and hone in on the point was, wrap it up that, the Pharisees were after him, and I feel like the church was after him as well, and people that look just like him, brown skin, and you're saying you get your powers from the enemy. No, that was false, and in the end, Paul. Paul and Peter, and he had a lot of those. Bartholomew, Timothy might have been his cousin. Nathaniel, they said, because he had that relationship with the Father, and I don't know if it was envy, jealousy, or what it was. You can't let those things creep in. And that's my point, what I'm trying to say. And yeah, and I don't know. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Striving for perfection, trying to be the best person as they can be, and just honoring God. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. Okay. Here's another thing I wanted to go into. Some people say that, well, the way they try to teach me in Catholic, CCD or whatever, they tried to say that Paul killed himself, and I don't believe that. I believe that Paul was murdered by he had to be like a spy or something, and in jail he was by the Roman army, and Peter I don't that's kind of that I would have to read more into that and maybe make a whole separate video on that. So, hey, I'm just gonna leave it at that, and shalom and peace to everyone.